Hello everyone. In this class, I am going to solve a practical problem that is related to subsidiary book. In my previous classes, I explained about subsidiary books, that is purchases, sales book, purchase return book and sales return book. Please watch that classes first and proceed with this one, and I will provide the link in the description box. Now we will see the problem. See here, ABC Traders deals in electronic goods and maintains separate books for purchases, sales, purchase returns and sales returns. Record the following transactions in the respective books assuming GST at 12%, means CGST 6% and SGST 6%, means this problem that is related to intrastate transactions, means within the state. And in my previous classes I explained about GST. Please watch that classes also, and I will provide the link in the description box. Means here, when we prepare the format of the purchase book or sales book, purchase return and sales return book, we have to add the columns for GST, that is for CGST and SGST. For purchase and purchase return book, input CGST will come and input SGST will come, and sales book and sales return book, output CGST and output SGST will come. Now we will read the problem. Transactions for January 2025. On Jan 2nd, purchased 10 LED TVs from XYZ Limited at rupees 20,000 each on credit. Invoice number 101, trade discount 10%, means purchased, means it is recorded in the purchase book. They purchased LED TVs on credit, means in purchase book only credit purchases will come. Cash purchases and purchase of assets like furniture and machinery, they will not come. And Jan 5th, sold 5 LED TVs to PQR Electronics at rupees 25,000 each on credit. On credit means it is recorded in the sales book. And here invoice number is 201 and trade discount is 10%. Next one, on Jan 10, return 2 defective LED TVs to XYZ Limited. Debit note number is 301 and trade discount is 10%. See here, debit note, it will come in the purchase return book. And here on Jan 2nd, they purchased 10 LED TVs from XYZ Limited, and Jan 10, they return LED TVs to the suppliers, means to XYZ Limited. For what? Because they are defective. Means this transaction is recorded in the purchase return book. And on Jan 15, PQR Electronics returned 1 LED TV due to damage. Here credit note, means it is recorded in the sales return book. Credit note will come in the sales return book. On Jan 5th, sold LED TVs to PQR Electronics, and on January 15, PQR Electronics returned 1 LED TV due to damage. Here trade discount is 10% and credit note number is 401. Next one, on Jan 18, purchased 15 refrigerators from LMN Private Limited at rupees 30,000 each on credit. Invoice number 102, trade discount 10%. It is recorded in the purchase book. Next one, Jan 22nd, sold 8 refrigerators to RST Home Appliances at rupees 35,000 each on credit. Invoice number 202 and trade discount is 10%. It is recorded in the sales book. Next one, on Jan 25th, returned 1 refrigerator to LMN Private Limited due to defect. Debit note number 302. Here debit note means purchase return book. On Jan 18, they purchased refrigerators from whom? LMN. How many? 15 refrigerators. And here on Jan 25th, they returned 1 refrigerator to LMN Private Limited. For what? Due to defect. So it is recorded in the purchase return book. And on Jan 27, RST Home Appliances returned 1 refrigerator due to minor scratches. And credit note number is 402, trade discount 10%. Here Jan 22nd sold 8 refrigerators to RST Home Appliances. Out of 8 refrigerators on Jan 27, RST Home Appliances returned 1 refrigerator for what? Due to minor scratches. And here credit note number 402 and trade discount is 10%, means it is recorded in the sales return book. Fine. Now we will solve the problem. See here, first one, Jan 2nd purchased 10 LED TVs from XYZ Limited at rupees 20,000 each on credit. It is recorded in the purchase book. See the format of purchase book. Credit purchases with trade discounts. See here, date, particulars. In particulars, we have to write down the details of the product and write down the name of the supplier. Invoice number, ledger folio, net amount. Here we have to add the columns because this problem includes GST. Purchase book. In purchase means input GST will come. Input CGST, input SGST, and here total amount. See here, on date Jan 2nd, name of the supplier is, from whom we have purchased the TVs, from XYZ Limited. Write down the name of the supplier, that is XYZ Limited. 10 LED TVs at rupees 20,000 each, means that is equals to rupees 2 lakh, and less trade discount at 10%, means 2 lakh into 10%, that is equals to rupees 20,000. So 2 lakh minus 20,000, that is equals to rupees, net amount is 1,80,000, and invoice number is, see, invoice number 101. 101. Now we have to calculate the GST on rupees 1,80,000 into 6%. See, GST 12%, CGST 6%, SGST 6%. That is equals to rupees 10,800. So input GST 10,800, input SGST 10,800. So our total amount is 1,80,000 plus 10,800 plus 10,800. That is equals to 2,01,600. 201,600. Now we will see the next transaction. See here, on Jan 5th what happened? Sold 5 LED TVs to PQR Electronics at rupees 25,000 each on credit. Means this transaction is recorded in the sales book. See the format of sales book. See here, only credit sales will come in the sales book. Credit sales with trade discount, date, particulars. Here we have to write down the name of the customer, invoice number, LF, net amount, output CGST. In sales, output GST will come. Output CGST, output SGST, and total amount. See now, date is on Jan 5th. Name of the customer to whom we sold the TVs, to PQR Electronics. To PQR Electronics. 5 LED TVs at rupees 25,000 each. That is equals to 5 into 25,000. That is rupees 1,25,000. 1,25,000 less trade discount at 10%, means 1,25,000 into 10%, 12,500 minus 12,500, that is equals to net amount 1,12,500, and our invoice number is 201. 201. Now we have to calculate the GST into 6%, that is 6,750. Output SGST also 6,750. Now total 1,12,500 plus 6,750 plus 6,750, that is equals to 1,26,000. Now On Jan 10, return 2 defective LED TVs to XYZ Limited. Debit note number 301, trade discount 10%. Here Jan 2nd they purchased and Jan 10 they returned the LED TVs. For what? Due to defect. How many TVs? 2 defective LED TVs. So we have to record this transaction in the purchase return book. See the format of purchase return book. Here debit note will come. And same name of the supplier, LF, ledger folio, net amount, input CGST, input SGST and total amount. Date is Jan 10th. Debit note number is 301. Name of the supplier, XYZ Limited. How many LED TVs? 2 LED TVs. What is the price of one TV? That is rupees 20,000. Then for 2 TVs, how many? 2 LED TVs at rupees 20,000. At rupees 20,000. That is equals to rupees 40,000 less trade discount at 10%. That is rupees 4,000. Net amount 36,000. Calculate the GST into 6%. That is 2,160. 2,160. Total amount 36,000 plus 2,160 plus 2,160. 40,320. Total amount 40,320. Next one. Jan 15, PQR Electronics return 1 LED TV due to damage. Here sold on Jan 5th, sold 5 LED TVs at rupees 25,000. For 1 LED TV rupees 25,000. And here PQR Electronics return 1 LED TV means 1 into 25,000. It is recorded in the sales return book. See the format of sales return book. Here only credit note number will come. On Jan 15th, credit note number is 401. Name of the customer, PQR Electronics. One LED TV at rupees, here, at rupees 25,000. 20,000 each. Here I have to write down 20,000 each. Here at rupees 25,000. That is equals to rupees 25,000. And less trade discount at 10%, 2,500. 25,000 minus 2,500 equals to 22,500. Net amount 22,500 and output CGST 1,350. So total amount 22,500 plus 1,350. So total amount is 25,200. 25,200. Next one, on Jan 18th, purchased 15 refrigerators from LMN Private Limited at rupees 30,000 each on credit. Invoice number 102, trade discount 10%. It is recorded in the purchase book. On Jan 18th, name of the supplier is LMN Private Limited. 15 refrigerators at rupees 30,000 each. Write down each. That is 15 into 30,000. That is rupees 4,50,000. Less trade discount at 10%. That is equals to rupees 45,000. 4,50,000 into 10 percentage minus 45,000. So our net amount is 4,05,000 and invoice number 102. Now calculate the GST into 6 percentage, 24,300. So our total amount is 4,05,000 plus 24,300 plus 24,300 equals to 4,53,600. 4,53,600. Next transaction. Jan 22nd sold 8 refrigerators to RST Home Appliances at rupees 35,000 each on credit. And invoice number 202, trade discount is 10%. It is recorded in the sales book. On Jan 22nd, name of the customer RST Home Appliances. 8 refrigerators at rupees 35,000. Here also write down each 35,000 each. 8 into 35,000, that is rupees 2,80,000 less trade discount at 10%. That is equals to rupees 28,000. So 2,80,000 minus 28,000, that is rupees 2,52,000. Net amount 2,52,000. Invoice number is 202. Calculate the GST into 6 percentage, that is 15,120. Now our total amount is 2,52,000 plus 15,120 plus 15,120, that is 2,82,240. 240. Now next transaction, Jan 25th, return one refrigerator to LMN Private Limited. Purchased 15 refrigerators from LMN Limited on Jan 18, but on Jan 25 they return one refrigerator due to defect to LMN Private Limited. Means it is recorded in the purchase return book, and debit note number 302, trade discount is 10%. So return one refrigerator. So it is recorded in the purchase return book. See here on Jan 25th. Debit note number is 302. Name of the supplier LMN Private Limited. One refrigerator at rupees, how much they purchased? At rupees 30,000 each. So okay, one ref at rupees 30,000. So 30,000 less trade discount at 10%. 30,000 into 10%, 3,000, means here net amount is 27,000. So calculate the GST. 27,000 into 6%, that is rupees 1,620. Now total amount is 27,000 plus 1,620, 1620, that is 30,240. Next, last transaction is on Jan 27th. See, RST Home Appliances, we sold 8 refrigerators to RST Home Appliances on Jan 22nd, but on Jan 27, RST Home Appliances, they return one refrigerator due to minor scratches. It is recorded in the sales return book, credit note number 402, and our trade discount is 10%. So sales return book on Jan 27. Credit note number is 402. Name of the customer RST Home Appliances. One refrigerator at rupees 35,000. Less trade discount at 10%, 3,500. 35,000 minus 3,500, that is equals to rupees 31,500. So net amount 31,500. Calculate GST into 6%, 1,890. So our total amount is 31,500 plus 1,890, that is 35,280. 35,280. So here we have finished the problem. Now we have to total it. Total all the books. That is, first one we have to total the purchase book. See here our total amount is, first one total. Here net amount is 1,80,000 plus 4,05,000, 5,85,000. Next one 10,800 plus 24,300, 35,100 total input CGST, and input SGST is same 35,100. Now total amount 2,01,600 plus 4,53,600, that is 6,55,200. 85,000 plus 35,100. Correct. 6,55,200. This is our total amount. See here, when we prepare the ledgers, here we need to debit the purchase account. So total or transferred to purchase account and debit. So here we have to debit the purchase account here 5,85,000 and input CGST, that is rupees 35,100 we need to debit when we prepare the ledgers, and input SGST debit 35,100, and 2 we have to credit XYZ Limited, that is rupees 2,01,600, and credit LMN Private Limited, that is rupees 4,53,600. We have to debit the purchase account and input CGST account and input SGST account and credit XYZ Limited and LMN Private Limited. Okay, when we prepare the ledgers, we have to debit the purchase account. Next one, we have next sales book. See here, the total here transferred to sales account. Sales account, that is we need to credit the sales account, because sales it is an income, plus 2,52,000, that is 3,64,500. Now calculate the GST. 15 total the GST, sorry, 21,870, 21,870, and 1,26,000 plus 2,82,240, that is 408,240. Once we will check, plus 21,870 plus 21,870. Correct. 408, 4,08,240. Here we have to, when we prepare the ledgers, we have to credit the sales account, credit output CGST and credit output SGST. And here debit PQR Electronics and RST Home Appliances. PQR Electronics 1,26,000 and RST Home Appliances 2,82,240. This one you need to debit. Okay, this is about sales book. Next one is purchase return book. See here, purchase return book. Total here transfer to purchase return account. This one we need to credit. Here purchase book, it is debited in the purchase account and purchase return we need to credit. So total is 36,000 plus 27,000, 63,000, 2,160 plus 1620, 3780, 3780. So total amount 40,320 plus 30,240. That is 70,560. 63,000 plus 3780 plus 3780. Correct. 70,560. Here we have to credit the purchase return account and input CGST account, input SGST account, and debit XYZ Limited and LMN Private Limited with rupees 30,240. XYZ Limited with rupees 40,320. Okay. Next one is sales return book. Here sales return, here sales account is credited and sales return we need to debit. So total transferred to sales return account debit. So total is 22,500 plus 31,500, 54,000, 1,350, 1,890, 3,240, 25,200 plus 35,280, 60,480. Now check the answer. 3,200, 3,240, that is 60,480. Correct. Here we need to debit the sales return account. Debit sales return account and output CGST with rupees 3,240 and output SGST 3,240 and credit PQR Electronics with rupees 25,200 and RST Home Appliances with rupees 35,280. Okay. So in this way we have to solve the problem. In this way we have to solve the problem in subsidiary books, that is purchase, sales, purchase return and sales return books. Okay, I hope this problem is clear to you all. If not, please leave a comment. Thank you.